Hello everyone, it's been Blessed Bolt, and I am back with another reaction to Death Battle. And yes, Death Battle has been gone for a long time, and so have I. And I know I'm kind of coming back with this at a random, and not in order, but today we're going to do a reaction to Bowser versus Eggman. And I know Omni-Man and Bardock was the first one to go in the first start off of the new Death Battle season of them being independent and being on their own. But hey, if we get this video to 50 likes, I might just do Bardock versus Omni-Man. And honestly, that's actually a tough one for me to wrap my head around. But then again, not really. But let's stay focused on this death battle. Let's go ahead and hop into it. Bowser versus Eggman. Okay.
Bowser versus Dr. Eggman, the king of the Koopas and the baddest of badniks. And they're not alone. He's with his iron boomstick. And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Really depends on which Eggman this is. This is like what?
Kingdom, a peaceful land of kindness, adventure, love. Oh, boring! Move aside, princess. It's time. This place got way more awesome. Here comes King Koopa himself, better known as Bowser. The moment this orphan star child was found by Kamek, it was clear Bowser would command the disparate outcasts of the Mushroom World. The Koopa clan. Sadly, not everyone's born a toad, and they treat these critters like monsters, fated to a life of infinite jump farming for one-ups.
Yeah, that's
But Princess Peach Toadstool
the
would
infinite
never
ups.
allow the evil king's day in the sun. Her light was so bright, Bowser became infatuated with her. So he turned all the toads into bricks and kidnapped her, putting their princess in another castle, and another, like 40 years of castles, only to be released if she agrees to marry him and his dad bod. Yet he was foiled time and time again by those pesky Mario.
Good movie, by the way.
However, Bowser is
I really
nothing
enjoyed it.
if not persistent. Look at him! Dude's built like a brick house strapped to a saw trap. That spike shell takes a lot of punishment. Not even the weight of a castle can scratch it, especially when he rolls up like a prehistoric Beyblade. And the Koopa King doesn't just breathe fire and control lava. He commands nature itself, spitting meteors from outer space, beckoning the earth with a snap, inhaling torrents of wind, straight up calling down lightning. What else has he got? Oh, just a little dabbling in dark magic. Hell yeah. Wizard Turtle. The original NES manual even describes him as a sorcerer king. Magic is how he turned the toads into bricks, only countered by the princess's heart magic. But that's not all the magic he's mastered. Telekinesis, creating perfect clones, reanimating his undead skeleton, and worst of all, ruining every game of Mario Party. Hey, no, I stole those coins fair and square. Bowser spent decades hoarding treasures, coins, magic star rods, warships, clown cars, you name it. This is the same guy that created multiple flying castles fashioned after his own face. Yeah, he's definitely got an ego on him. He's talked about having a 4-digit IQ, but I've seen this moron put death traps in his own backyard. A man after my own heart. Despite his clumsiness, Bowser's charisma and leadership brought many to his side. Not enough to defeat Mario, but his army doesn't make it easy on the Red Plumber. They're the most wicked band of misfits this side of World 8-4. The Koopa Troop, an army spanning multiple territories across the Mushroom World and beyond. Koopas, the Troopas, and the others make up the infantry. Some with
whatever you guys are.
First in and first out. Piranha plants, loopers, and lakitus use their surroundings to get the jump on unsuspecting prey, by land, sea, or sky. We'd be here forever jotting down the small fries. Booze, shy guys, sentient bombs with feet.
Look at his feet.
It was imperative for Bowser to nurture a unit that covers their own vulnerabilities. For example, Kamek and King Boo both have magic, but Blue has battlefield control with illusions and destabilizing dimensions, while Kamek focuses on buffing allies, canceling enemy powers, summoning anything he desires, or swapping my items to screw up my Mario Party lead. Not again. Speaking of items, most of the minis can use pretty much any power-up Mario can. The Goombas make frequent use of Tanuki tails, and Bowser can really get into the cat role play. But as the Koopa Troop grew and grew, it started to feel less like an army and
They're adopted.
Even train them in
Okay, I thought there was Peaches.
so no one's as spoiled as his natural Nepo baby, Bowser Jr., captain of the Koopa Troop. Spoiled is an understatement. Remember his escapades as Shadow Mario? He terrorized Delfino Plaza with literal evil paint. That whole debacle was basically his attempt at elementary school art class. And I bet Bowser still has some on the fridge. But really, the king is very protective of his kids. If the fam's in trouble, he can will himself to transform into a giant kaiju, off to crush whatever bully's talking smack. Maybe a little overkill. Just one punch from Giant Bowser launched a castle out of orbit. Taking into account the flight path and the scale of their universe, Bowser's punch must have hit with a force of over 125 trillion tons of TNT. Yoshi punted poor Raphael the Raven so hard he exploded into a constellation of stars. This isn't even close to Bowser's full strength. So don't bully his kid, especially if he falls into some of Bowser Jr.'s set of black paint. That stuff's scary. Enough to unleash Bowser's Dark Fury, a form whose very steps cause widespread natural disasters. Okay, seriously, how does Mario ever beat this guy? He's like Godzilla, Doctor Strange, and John Cena all in one big turtle. We're not even in the best part. Bowser's dark magic became so potent he eventually learned how to warp the very fabric of reality. Anything the king imagines, he makes happen. He turned all of Yoshi's Island into a storybook. And remember those painted worlds in Mario 64? Yeah, he made those. And the staircase that goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. God, does anyone know how to PLJ? He also stole ultra-powerful items like the Wonder Flower, which can mold reality like Play-Doh, and the Dream Stone, which can be used to wish someone out of existence. But his most iconic thefts are those big shiny power stars. Don't judge a book by its cover. Infant power stars, aka Lumas, can become whole galaxies. They also ferried Mario across the universe in 3 seconds. That's 489 quadrillion times light speed. Obviously, the Big Daddy Grand Stars are even crazier. Bowser used one to power his space kingdom, but then guess who showed up to ruin everything? It's a him. And when the Grand Stars
It's a him.
destroyed the entire universe via a massive black hole. Thanks, space god, that Rosalina showed up to save the day. Not that Bowser needed saving. He's been swallowed by another black hole and thrown into a star that went supernova. Imagine if this crazy OP fire turtle had to fight himself. Oh wait, he did, and he beat the hell out of him. With all his power, it's a wonder he still hasn't conquered the Mushroom Kingdom. Perhaps it's because his visions of grandeur were never really what he sought. Surrounding him is a crew of outcasts and miscreants like him, ride or dies that can't be swayed against him. Oh, are you saying he's secretly happy because he's got a big monster family now? Yes, but also when they actually work together, they legitimately conquered most of the known universe. So, he's a baddie through and through, who will teleport through space and time to show you what's what. Because he's no ordinary Koopa. Make way for the king.
I'm going to stop it for a moment to say, is Eggman scrambled? Is he going to crack? I don't know if his shell can handle it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just go. Okay.
Citizens of Earth,
Eggman's turn.
imagine a world of endless possibility where people are free as the wind. Isn't it disgusting? Now imagine a better world, one with proper guidance and the technology to bring about global peace. But Wiz, only a brilliant mind can make that happen. Not just any brilliant mind. He's a genius at heart who knows the dangers within. He's Ivo Robotnik. Dr. Eggman. As a mad scientist myself, his story is my inspiration, just as Eggman's was his grandfather, Gerald Robotnik, who sought to create world peace through technology. But then his beloved granddaughter, Maria, was killed by the Guardian Unit of Nations, better known as GUN. They're freaking called G-U-N. Anyway, little Eggy grew up a lonely narcissist because all his family talked about was Maria this, Maria that. Boo-hoo! Neglect and envy tainted Ivo's goals of following Gerald's footsteps. He distanced himself from his grandfather's legacy. Instead of bettering the world, he would conquer it to get the attention he deserved.
The Sonic Spinball. Ew, that game was...
Tomato, tomato. You just said it the same way twice. He aimed to establish Eggman Land, a capital of science. And this paradise would have worked just fine if not for that
Hey,
blasted Sonic
Sally.
Hedgehog. For years, Eggman's plans literally blew up in his face. And he's a very sore loser. But just like any good doctor,
He's going nuts.
better results. He's created plenty of knickknacks to terrorize the world with. A laser gun, a cloning ray, mind control cannons, a flying armada, typical evil scientist stuff. Then there's the big ones. He invented a spatial displacement trap, which, while online, scatters the target's atoms across space. Oh, and then there's the metal virus, which transmutes organic tissue into living metal zombies. It's so deadly, it created a plague that nearly wiped out all life on Earth. Damn, Eggman never made himself immune to it. That's a whoopsie. And when he's not duping you with decoys, he's riding in style with the Eggmobile. It's lightweight for maneuverability, but tough enough to withstand moon-sized explosions in even the center of a black hole. I mean, it's kind of lame looking, but he can plug it into big bad mechs like the Egg Walker or the Death Egg Robot, whose giant laser once obliterated 77,000 cubic meters of rock in an instant. That's like having an atomic bomb in your pocket all the time.
What's wrong with it?
Okay, maybe this guy's pretty cool. Eggman built machines for a long list of combat situations. Some look like knights, others use extraterrestrial sources like the Wisps, and then there's the orbital bases, like the Death Egg. The reference is obvious, but Darth Vader's version is like a toy compared to the Death Egg, which can annihilate stars. Woo! A whole constellation gone in one shot. That's not to say Eggman doesn't enjoy scrapping with blue hedgehogs himself. Enter the Egg Dragoon. Hell yeah! The rawest of the battle mechs. It's got electric drills. It's got ice missiles. It's got a whole lot of bullets. My God, Wiz. I need it. And don't forget, Eggman built all of these things himself. Maybe world domination is in his grasp yet. One problem. Eggman's a turbo loner. No hobbies, no friends, no wife, no nothing. Come on, he has friends. I mean, he's a feminist. Oh, okay, maybe not, but what if infinite? Sure, they might have joined forces over a mutually sought revenge against Shadow, but it counts. Sort of. Who needs friends when he can build friends? Obviously, Eggman has a tough
That doesn't
time
count.
collecting others, so he just built his own army instead. The Eggman Empire. The bandits are mass-produced foot soldiers, fun bombers, crab meats, caterpillars, egg robos, and don't forget those cute little motobugs. The bandits may seem simple, but they're led by an elite, multi-talented unit. The hard-boiled heavies, really leaning into the egg thing, huh? The army has a wide
Very
variety of
much.
troops, even your classic comedy duo with Orbot and Cubot. They're Eggman's assistants and immense disappointments. Every genius has their duds. Hey, at least they're not Scratch and Grounder. But Bob's modeled after the Sonic kid, like everyone's favorite Robo Baker, Metal Sonic. Metal Sonic has the most horsepower in the Eggman Empire. He has the moves and speed of Sonic and then some. He's had his rebellious phases, but Eggman's reprogrammed Metal to better follow his commands. Additionally, when upgraded to his Neo form, Metal Sonic could copy biological data, including unique powers like Shadow's time stop technique, chaos control. He can even copy Silver's psychokinesis, and with enough chaos energy, he powers up into Super Neo Metal Sonic. Though everything would change with the appearance of the Phantom Ruby. One of many trump cards at Eggman's disposal, the Phantom Ruby alters reality by manipulating perception. Basically, super OP illusions, but in Infinite's hands, it's a weapon of mass destruction. I don't know how illusions translate to body replicas, changing gravity, or making a fake sun, but go off, King. And when used on the planet's consciousness, which is a thing, the Ruby granted Eggman the Lightman form. Yup, apparently Super Eggman is canon, though it is pretty complicated to manifest. But the Phantom Ruby isn't the only souped-up gem Eggman has.
I thought that was fanfic.
Back in the to make the world-shattering Egg Wizard. Then, on more than one occasion, he's effortlessly gathered the super rare, super
That's
powerful Chaos Emeralds.
Somehow I missed that.
Things that power Super Saiyan Hedgehog. Eggman built and built and built, and eventually, he built something that started to build on him. Sage was originally designed as a
Yep, Sage.
Through an alien encounter, she was granted actual sentience. Sage is already super powerful, but now she's also super smart. She thought up millions of battle plans all at once to defeat the massive titans. You barely remember where you put your Doom Bug. I know exactly where it is. It's at the police impound. Thank you very much. Sage was Eggman's saving grace. He had previously found machines with personality lacking. But Sage's great adequacy in serving her function provided Eggman with something that, for the first time, he'd hate to lose. In essence, a sort of daughter. So, like any good daddy, gave her the keys to his car, his spaceship, and his orbital death ray. Hell, now she controls the entire army. And this frankly unheard of trust from Eggman became crucial in defeating the End. A primordial entity so mighty, even supersonic struggled against it. Their battle can only be described as peak fiction, because charged by 7 Chaos Emeralds, supersonic's no joke. The power of one emerald can shift continents. All 7 together can shift the universe. And kill some pretty terrifying bosses, like Eggman's Time Eater, which ripped apart space-time like tissue paper. In short, Chaos Emeralds give thoughts power. With them, Eggman's best machines can run indefinitely while matching the greatest powers ever seen. Like when 3 supers battled Solaris, who tried to destroy time itself. Solaris extended its chaos across multiple timelines in about 20 seconds, or 73 quadrillion times light speed. It's funny though, while Eggman's smarts have sort of defeated Sonic here and there, he's pretty effective when he teams up with the Blue Blur to save the world. Well, recall how Professor Gerald was a good person before losing the granddaughter he loved. In Eggman's case, now that he has Sage, perhaps a similar story is playing out in reverse. Nah.
Well, maybe.
Always have a harebrained scheme behind his cufflinks. So watch out, critters and plebeians of the world. He is the Eggman, and he's got the master plan. What?
Now hold on before they continue. With all that being said, I was about to say Bowser is going to win, but Super Eggman, I saw that once and I was like, nah, it's fanfic. And then I was like, and I just went on because sometimes people just be like, what if Eggman was super? I'm like, oh, whatever. Turns out it's canon. Okay, I'm gonna check that later and what comic issue and IDW that happened in, because what? But anywho, back at this. I was gonna say Bowser just might win, but then again, it might go to Egghead because Chaos Emeralds are no joke. Yeah, Mario can put castles. Bowser can survive black holes and all this other magical stuff. I think Eggman might got it because the Chaos Emeralds are pretty. Eggman has built machines that can keep up with Super Sonic. Okay. Sometimes genius can beat magic. But I could be wrong. But it could go to Bowser because Bowser is pretty darn durable. So I'm not too sure who it could go to, but it might go to Eggman. This might. It almost made me, like, Bowser's feature is so ridiculous, it made me think, like, how did Ganondorf win again? But then again, the Trinity thing in Zelda. But, yeah, it might go to Eggman. But if somehow the power of the Chaos Emeralds is not overwhelm Bowser, then he might be overwhelmed. So let's go check it out. Okay.
All right, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for
Who's gonna win?
death battle!
Egghead or Turtlehead? Find out.
This territory is now the base for my upcoming Eggman Land 2.
Okay.
What a joke. I am Dr. Eggman, your genius.
Animated, okay.
Get a load of this.
Shut up, nerd!
You call these toys an invasion force? I've seen toads do better. That's a decoy, idiot. This power is without peer. It is the ultimate strength.
Okay, nice animated. Alright, Metal Sonic. Oh, Metal Sonic's kind of cooking right now.
It's too late.
Ooh, okay, that actually hurt Bowser, but
All according to plan.
You've lost the battle before it has begun.
Excellent work as always, Metal. Ready to wrap this up, Sage?
As you planned.
You know what they say, the more the merrier.
oh, but that's a thing.
Showtime.
Ooh, okay. Oh boy, with Metal Sonic, okay. Okay, it's Sage too, okay. Yeah, you're not beating. Oh boy, dude.
How dare you keep your hands off my...
Oh boy. Nani?
Sage! The Death Egg! Max power!
Alright, let's see what happens here. Who's going? Oh. Nah, I ain't done yet.
Curses! Sage! Fire is again!
Nope. I guess Eggman is losing this one.
So long, Doctor!
Like I said, those Chaos Emeralds don't work,
This
Eggman.
war was not an easy one to win, which might seem surprising given how the Sonic series is not afraid to show how tough its cast is, while Mario's comes across as more cartoony.
But as it turns out, Bowser had everything he needed to take Chrome Dome down. Strap in. This one's a lot, so we'll break it down into 5 categories.
First up is physical stats. Bowser pretty handedly outmatched any of Eggman's usual mechs, like the Egg Dragoon or the Death Egg Robot.
The Death Egg Robot could level cities. Bowser could punch a castle out of orbit.
The
Right,
Death Egg
that
could
like
destroy
that.
stars, but Yoshi could match that level of power, and Bowser's strength is certainly above the green dinosaurs. Plus, while both Bowser and Eggman's tech survived black holes, Bowser's was much larger.
So, he may win stats, but this could change with their powers. With so many items and minions, that could make all that a moot point.
Aside from power-up items, both could manipulate minds, create duplicates, and alter space-time. However, Bowser had a significant edge in having access to the majority of his abilities at all times.
Yeah, Eggman can do some crazy stuff, but only across different mechs, fortresses, or space bases. Bowser's all natural. He's got all his best powers built in, and he ain't even a robot.
Meaning he wins the war of attrition. He even had counters for battle enders like the Metal Virus and Spatial Displacement Trap. Context matters for those weapons, and both backfired in the past. But more importantly, Bowser could simply reverse the effects with his transmutation magic. Conversely, most of Eggman's robots could get turned into, say, a frog or a block with no reliable way back. Bowser takes the edge in powers.
But definitely not for intelligence. Come on, you have a 4-digit IQ, Bowser? Really? That's cute. I mean, don't get me wrong. Bowser's not an idiot, usually. Just really, really clumsy. poor fella.
Meanwhile, Eggman's an engineering genius who rarely ever gets bested by brains.
Easy dub. Now, let's talk trump cards.
As in, items so powerful they could decide the entire outcome on their own.
The Phantom Ruby was super dangerous, but specifically targets perceptions. Unlike Bowser's Wonder Flower, which mucks up reality for real. The Ruby affected a whole planet, but the Wonder Flower had the power to alter the universe. Also, the Dreamstone's ability to wish anything out of existence would have no problem cleaning up Super Neo Metal Sonic or Time Eater.
Their most prized possessions was a tougher call. Together, the Chaos Emeralds can break the universe, but so can the Grand Stars. Arguably not as much given the Emeralds scaling to Solaris, though Power Stars and Grand Stars are far more plentiful. Clearly, this is getting fairly abstract, and both had multiple options that could win the day instantly, so the safest bet is to call this category a tie.
Which means it's finally time to compare their armies. Eggman seems deadlier at first glance. I mean, look at all those buzzsaws and rockets. Metal Sonic's speed and power alone could solo most of the Koopa Troop. But the Eggman Empire lacked something Bowser had in spades. Teamwork and loyalty.
Eggman is a notoriously terrible team player. His alliances are practically guaranteed to fall apart.
Hell, in Sonic Generations, he could barely manage working with himself.
Eggman's army is designed to be controlled by just him. To Eggman, it's harder to command those with free will, hence his rivalry with the free-natured Sonic.
Meanwhile, the Koopa Troop follows Bowser because they actually like him. They train really hard to cover each other's weak points.
Giving them plenty of advantages as this war progressed, like battlefield control through King Boo's magic and Bowser Jr.'s paint. And since the Koopa Troop doesn't rely that much on technology, Sage's hacking potential had little use.
Also, secret weapon? Kamek is kinda busted, canceling Metal Sonic's power copying, stealing the Phantom Ruby, and potentially swapping the Chaos Emeralds were huge game changers.
Add on that Bowser and his army can use any Mario power-up item, and they had billions of combinations that the Eggman Empire just could not actively plan against. Even with Sage's millions of plans to take down the Titans, she thought them to be unbeatable, which Sonic proved was incorrect.
Just comparing their conquests makes it clear. The Eggman Empire took
I
over
figured
the
that was
whole
gonna be a
planet,
flaw, too.
but Bowser's troop conquered most of the universe.
Eggman was no pushover. His wit, power output, and ridiculous machines gave Bowser the biggest fight of his life. But the Koopa King's ludicrous strength, abilities, and united forces ultimately prevailed.
Eggman tried to poach the king, and now he's cracked and scrambled.
The winner is Bowser.
Next time on Death Battle.
Among Us versus Fallout.
Subscribe and join as a member to see more
You
Death
mean
Battle.
Fall Guys?
Thanks for watching.
Okay. Alright then. Well, looks like Eggman ended up not making this too over easy for Bowser. Yeah, Bowser wins. So, there you go. That's the death battle between Bowser versus Eggman. And I meant other stuff too, like the Chaos Emeralds didn't work, and then other things didn't work. And Bowser's gonna have an easy win with Eggman. But yeah, also just there's no stuff for Sage to hack, and I pretty much figured that was gonna play a factor. Sonic was only suffering like the virus thing because he was trying to save his friends. So, looks like Bowser beats Eggman, and I guess that makes sense. It only makes sense. So, yeah. So, hey guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction, and yes, it has been a while since I posted any videos, and I meant to upload my reaction to Sonic, the Sonic Movie 3 trailer, but I kind of lost it. I think I lost it, and also I had two phones that decided to just go. One went green screen, and then the other one I borrowed from my cousin to use to record and do other things, and both phones went kablunk. One phone, my oldest phone, went green screen. The one that my cousin borrowed was older than that phone, and that phone just stopped working. It just kept trying on and off and on and off. And I was like, why? Why? But like, things happen, man, and here we are. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Oh yeah, and like I always say, every time I go away for a while, I have some videos in the works. But I do, but I'm not going to even say that this time. Y'all already know. And I'll just drop those videos to you when I do. But I also want to say, I like to say thank you, everybody, for getting me to 1,000 subscribers. I really appreciate you guys. It really warms my heart that all my hard work is actually coming through. And, you know, it all means something, you know? Because I've been very consistent when it comes to reaction videos and uploading videos to YouTube, but I've been very consistent with the shorts, so I hope you guys enjoy those. But I'm very thankful that you guys have supported me so far and to help me on my way on this journey to become, you know, just an entrepreneur, YouTuber. May not be as good as Corey Kenshin or Abba and Preach, or, you know, or as good as Dwayne and Jasmine and Tay. I'm just mentioning the ones I really like. But I hope to be up there with them someday, you know? And I really appreciate you guys for helping this nerdy young black man get somewhere. So thank you again for the 1,000 subscribers. I'm nothing but eternally grateful. God bless all of you. God is good. And I really thank you guys for everything. And I'll probably talk more about it in the next video, but actually I'll talk about it a little bit now. I'd like to apologize again for being late with dropping so many videos, like not dropping as much reaction videos and other videos as I could do. You know, life has been kind of hard for me, not gonna lie, but I'm still pushing through. God is good, and you know, it's God is good. That's all I can say. You know, that's one of the things I can say, because, you know, I could have just quit. Not like YouTube, like not just YouTube, but just life in general. Like, that's how bad of a mental state that I got myself into. And I'm not weak. I'm stronger than that. And I have too many loved ones that are here with me on this earth, rooting me on. Yeah, too many loved ones rooting me on in this world and outside of it, wishing the best for me. I'm not giving up. I can't give up. I don't know how. Like, I may feel that way, but I'm never gonna give up. Not in life, not on YouTube, not in my career. I'm not giving up anymore. Now, I will stop pursuing things that are not gonna help me. It's like, for definitely. Like, I may be human, and you know, and we all have our bad habits and stuff that we need to probably put down. Alcohol, like pornography, whatever it may be, like, you know, or something that's addictive that you need to let go, or a person, you know. But God is good, and I feel a lot mentally better. And you're probably like, well, Bolt, what happened, man? Like, what made life so hard for you, man? Like, what made you want to stop? Like, stop life? What made you want to do that? And it's like, well, I'll just say, like, you know, I went through a breakup, as you know. As y'all don't know, I went through a breakup, and I went through, like, leaving my job too soon, and end up just being sad, you know, and then turning to other people and other things for comfort and to try to make me happy, and that didn't help at all, and it made me actually put me down in a further slump of a hole than it did. Like, than it should have. But I made some mistakes while in my grief and sadness that I never could take back. I didn't hurt nobody or anything. It's just, there's just certain things you shouldn't go to lean on to help cure your sadness, anger, sorrow, or pain. It's not worth it, man. Because you could be taken advantage of, either by a person or the situation that you might put yourself into. So, it's not worth it, man. It's not. And maybe I'll delve. Like, you probably like, well, BD, that doesn't help. Bless Bolt, that doesn't help, man. Like, you're still being vague, and it's like, nah, you don't need to know the full details. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to know. You don't need to know. Just know I went through a breakup, left my job too soon, I lost my car. It's like, it's just a bunch of stuff that happened. And I'm not blaming anybody, okay? And if my ex is seeing this, I ain't blaming you. Alright? Like, the mistakes I made on my own, or when the relationship ended, it ain't her fault at all. It's on me. I made those choices myself. And the only one who has to pay for those mistakes is me. Nobody else. But God. But God, you know what I'm saying? God helped me through my sadness, and He allowed things to happen to where, you know, I looked at things a different angle, and it's like, well, God allowed this to happen so I could learn my lesson and learn from the mistakes I've made and learn from the sadness and grief and not relying on others or other things to help me be better. Like to feel more whole emotionally and spiritually and mentally. I need to rely on Him. I need to rely on God. Because the only reason why I call myself Blessed Bolt is because my nickname is Bolt, and God blessed me in abundance. And I got my own place. I had my own car. I had a great girlfriend. I had so many things that God has blessed me with, and I'm the only one that may have made some wrong calls with those blessings. But it's a blessing that I'm still here to learn from those mistakes and do better and become a better me each passing day. So, yeah, I'm probably gonna have to cut all this out, but if I keep it, that's what was going on in Blessed Bolt's world. And you're probably like, well, you're still being vague, man. We don't know what it is, but just pray for me. And hopefully you guys go, I'll pray for you, Bolt. And I'm like, well, thank you, man. Thank you, girl. Either one. Thank you. And God is nothing but good, and I'm glad to still be here to give you guys more videos. And I'm gonna try to. Okay, yeah, almost 40 minutes with editing. Probably not as long as it is down below when this video is finished. But this video to you guys soon as possible. I'm working probably 40 hours a week right now, and I might be working 50 soon because the holiday's coming up at my new job. So just continue to pray for me, guys. And I'm doing these videos to impact others. God has blessed me. So as the Bolt that is blessed, I'm going to do my best to bless all of you. That is why I continue on my journey. So this has been Blessed Bolt, and I hope to see you guys again soon. And enjoy those shorts. Please like and subscribe. And all of you take care and stay blessed. Love y'all. See you guys later.